So Laplacian smoothing is a very unique example where if your prior data has a huge wide variety of collections of data and it is not clearly given to you, you can use Laplacian smoothing, because any of the unique term that comes out, and if it is not within your document or the given instances, you can consider it, at least rather than being 0, you can make the probability of it being with respect to the distinct value something which is 1. Okay, so we have got this instances. Now what we have to do is probability of this particular sentences with non-sports I have to calculate. Okay, so probability of these instances with non-sports. Okay, so I have these two sentences here, right? So with these two sentences, let me just note down. Okay, so the probability of word A is equal to, I want you to do it hand in hand. Okay, so the probability of A with respect to the non-sports, so I do have it only one term, which is 1 by 9. Okay, but I'll be writing it as 1 plus 1 divided by 9 plus
9 plus 14.
14. So this is my first term. Okay, then probability of very. How many terms, how many very terms do you get?
0, ma'am. 0 plus
So it is going to
1.
be 1 divided by 9 plus 14.
1 divided by 9 plus 14.
Okay.
1 divided by 21.
Yeah. So and then you have close, a very close game. So how many times do you get? I think you have one close in it. So it's going to be 1 plus 1 divided by 9 plus 14.
Ma'am, just a minute. It says a clean but is it unforgettable or forgettable, ma'am?
Just consider that to be as an instant, Nathan.
Yes, ma'am.
It's just an instant. So, okay, unforgettable. You can consider it to be as an unforgettable game. Okay.
Because if they say unforgettable, it could be taken as close also, ma'am.
It can be
I was having
taken
a
as?
doubt on that. Close, because sometimes unforgettable means it could be either close on. That's what I was
Okay.
thinking.
Okay. But we are actually going ahead with the machine. I mean, how your machine understands. So it is nothing but like unforgettable or forgettable. It does not replace it with the close. Like it's not a synonym that it does it, right? Okay. This is just an instance, input instance that we are giving. That's it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So you had a very close and game. The final is with respect to the game. So the game again, I think, do we have anywhere game? So no, it's going to be 1 divided by 9 plus 14. Right? So I've got all of these 4 values. Now I'm going to substitute those values in the final statement. The probability of, this was what I wanted. Sports with respect to the sentence, the probability of non-sports with respect to the sentence. I'm going to apply that over here. So it's going to be the probability of the sentence with respect to sports, or it can be vice versa written over here, but we have already performed the operation. So we are going to perform it telling its probability of A bar sports. We already know the value of it. Probability of very bar sports, probability of close bar sports, the probability of game with respect to sports. Multiply all of those values and let me know what will I get. Maybe if this is helpful for you. Yes, you're able to get the answer for that?
1 minute, ma'am. Doing.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you scroll up a bit more?
Mm.
Ma'am, for the sentence by sports, I've got 4.608 into 10 power minus 5.
Yes, correct. For the sentence with respect to non-sports,
2.056 into 10 power minus 5.
I think it's 1.43. 1.43 into 10 to the power of minus 5. So among that, which is higher? Among the two values, which is higher?
Ma'am, I got 2.05 into 10 power minus 5, ma'am, for
Which one? For
non-sports.
the second one, how much did you get?
2.05 into 10 power minus 5.
Is it? Okay. Okay, so which is highest in that?
First one, ma'am, sports.
So, which means that the given sentence of mine, how did you take up that? Which is better? How did you get to know that?
By the value, ma'am, total value.
Total
The
value.
entire value.
Entire. Okay. So, which means that the probability of with respect to sports is 4.61. The probability of with respect to the same sentence with non-sports is 2.05 as per your values. Okay. So, you're taking the maximum of these two. You know, where did you get argmax? Every time I used to specify argmax of. This is what it is. I'm going to take the argument, a maximum value of this operation, which is nothing but sentence with respect to sports, sentence with respect to non-sports. Okay, you can see. So here we took the maximum value. So I'll be telling it is going to be the maximum with respect to sports. I'll tell this is having the higher value. So therefore the given sentence is probable. I mean, the probability of the given sentence is more with respect to sports. So I will specify that and I will finally come to a conclusion. Okay. So when I tell you about these equations, this is how your practicality is also applied. You can see here the argmax of, it's going to be the argmax of Vj. What did we do? The probability of that particular instance, the entire sentence, each and every word we took the probability, right? We took the probability of each and every word, we combined everything, and we considered that as P of Vj with respect to sports, P of Vj with respect to non-sports, right? The similar is what your equations are. This is what your equations are. The naive-Bayes classifier is, you can consider this is the summation of Ai with respect to Vj. Each and every summation of P of A with respect to the sports value, P of very with respect to the sports or non-sports. It can be Vj, it has both sports and non-sports, like the category of it, the final value of it. So it can be either non-sports or sports. We do the summation of everything with respect to the sports or the non-sports category, take the argmax of it, and that becomes my naive-Bayes classifier. This is how you actually try to correlate between the actual practical example and the theory given. I was trying to put up a lot of theory for you. So interpreting that is what I tried with an example now. Okay, so you can see this P of whatever this entire Vj with respect to this, I'm writing it as summation of this. So the direct summation, okay, let me clear it again. Let me just tell you what this exactly mean. So P of all of those instances with respect to VJ, and the probability of that falling to the sports is what I'm going to consider here. With respect to, I divide by each and every probability instance. This is what your Bayes theorem also will perform. But now what I'm doing here is I'm only considering, I'm just removing this part for now. Okay, I'm not considered about each and every instances how we are going to get. I'm just only concerned about this particular with respect to sports, with respect to non-sports, the probability of each and every sentences. So these probability of each and every sentences, I'll be writing it directly by this, just one single term. Rather than here, I'll apply it with I, AI divided by VJ, where I tends from I to N. With respect to the probability of that particular, whether it belongs to sports category or the non-sports category. So this will be my final naive Bayes classifier, like the summation of all of the terms that we took with respect to sports, with respect to sports, or with respect to non-sports. This is going to be the entire probability of the sentence with respect to sports, the probability, or it can be the probability of everything with respect to non-sports. From these two, I'm going to take whichever the value that has maximum argmax of this is going to be my final naive Bayes classification. Have I tended towards understanding you the correct concept? Do you have any doubts here? Yes, do you have any doubts here? Neethan,
No,
is it
ma'am.
clear? Is it
Clear,
clear,
ma'am.
Neethan?
Clear, ma'am.
Now you understood how Bayes theorem
Yes,
is
ma'am.
actually applying onto each and everything. That's why you call it
Yes,
to be as
ma'am.
naive Bayes classifier. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now I'll
Yes,
just
ma'am.
give you an intro about the algorithm. We've already seen the example, so going through the algorithm will not be much difficult for us because we actually need the posterior probabilities, like the instances, I mean the training data. I want the training data as well. Here what I do is I'm learning the naive Bayes text. The example that we saw was learning the naive Bayes with respect to the text document. Okay, so a similar one is applied over here. Learn naive based text. So here we have the examples and we have the V. What is examples over here? Examples, it is set of test documents along with the target values. So I had those instances and target values, right? That entire complete. Here I just show you certain examples. When you put that into a particular document, that becomes the docs. We are going to use that. Okay, a complete document with each and every instances and their target values forms the examples. V is a set of possible target values within those set of instances. V is my final value. Either it is telling with respect to our example, either it is non-sports or sports. Okay, and I have the test instances for each and every value of it. Okay, now what I'm doing is P of WK with respect to VJ, it is a function learns the probability terms, that is the probability that a randomly drawn word from VJ, that is a class of VJ. So probability of VJ. So it's going to tell, this is the prior probabilities. VJ is my prior probabilities. Even in the above example, we saw VJ is the prior probabilities. I have to get to know, okay, what is the other details of it. Okay, so VJ is going to be my prior probabilities. Now what I'm telling is, with these prior probabilities, the classes of VJ is going to be sports and non-sports, right? Because V is this, the target values. So VJ is obviously going to be the classes of it. What are the other classes of it? So it belongs to two categories in our example. Okay, now it is telling this WK is going to be my sentence that I'm going to give. With respect to sports or non-sports, identify the probability of that particular WK. So this WK, let us consider an example to be as my sentence. So we are clear with these four points. I have a set of examples. I have the set of target values. My target value is going to be V. V has a set of classes which is called as sports and non-sports with our example. And this prior of VJ, the number of sports and the number of non-sports, this VJ probability we would have already got to know. Because in our document also we saw 3 is the probability of sports, 2 is the probability of non-sports. 2 by 5 or, so we got to know what the data is. So till here, I hope it should be clear. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up actually with the naive Bayes classifier. Okay, So what I'm telling here is collect all the words, punctuations, and other tokens that occur in the example. And what I do is I put that into a vocabulary. Okay, set of all distinct words and other tokens occurring in the document text from the example. So this vocabulary is our set of distinct words. The number of distinct words that we calculate is going to be here. Distinct words. So I am writing it into my vocabulary. And what I'm telling is calculate the required, the prior probability as well as this probability terms. So this is my sentence with respect to sports or non-sports, and calculate the prior probabilities of it, which we have already got from our example. So now I have both of these values. From this, what I'll do is for each target value Vj in V, for each target value, whether it is sports or non-sports, for each value of it, okay, now what I do is I consider this docs of J, subset of documents from the examples for which the target value is Vj, which means from that I'm going to take wherever I have that Vj of sports, I'm going to take those values only. Wherever I have sports, those values I've taken. Now what I do is probability of Vj is the number of docs divided by examples. So it is 3 divided by 5. 5 is the total number of examples. Here we had 5 instances in our examples. These docs where I'm taking only with respect to Vj, when I